So I haven't really talked about meta recently because I've been I've been using a lot of these like holy relics I've been making, but right now in PvP we are in an interesting state where it's really a toss up on what is the actual best team in the game, and I just saw the number one player using this on JP right here, um, with way more CC than I have because I still don't have 10 million box CC. God damn it. 314k almost base CC with no CC food. That's nutty. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It's just I hit a big wall with getting to 10 million box CC because I need gold. God, I need gold. And I can't get any because I have no stamina pots because I have no banners to summon on. Hopefully next festival is good so I can just use so much money that I have infinite stamina pots. But yeah, this team is so good. The extra damage increase from Arthur is so powerful, and I really like using Lilia much, much more than using Bond. Like Bond and the Lilia team are like the true contenders for who is like actually the best team right now. And in my opinion, I just really like using Lilia much more because Bond is so RNG dependent. It's like, yeah, every team is going to be somewhat RNG dependent, right? You're gonna have matches where you just get cucked, and it is what it is, you know. If you get ultra cucked by the game and you just don't get any good cards, well, you lost. What can you do? But I feel like with Bond is way worse because if you just get an extra Arthur card in the first turn and the enemy gets an extra Terry card, well, have fun losing. You know what I mean? Because you kind of depend on ult rushing. Your Bond does good damage, right? Bond does do good damage with his attack cards. We are mainly going for ult rushing with Terry and Bond. And, well, if you just, you just get Arthur cards, you lost, buddy. Have fun losing. Also, with the Bond team, you're obviously always going to go second because you're using Twigo. And the meta teams right now, like this Lilia, are not going to just let you go first, you know? Yep, okay, yep. Which leads also to like really bad situations where you go second, and then if the Lilia gets lucky, right, and gets... Like, can I play the game? As I was saying, gets lucky and gets two single targets, she just instantly gets the kill on the... As I was saying... If the Lilia gets lucky... and goes for the kill straight on Terry, you lose that very, very big reason why your team is even good in the meta in the first place, which is Terry. Like, obviously, Bond is fantastic, but the big reason why the Bond team is still competing is Terry being able to cleanse the debuff in the first turn and push that ultimate. And the ultimate being like basically a one-shot against anyone. So... But the Goddess team, which we're facing right now, is also really good against Bond. That shield can heavily cuck the Terry ultimate, although it'll most likely be broken by the Bond attack. It can cuck the Terry ultimate. So you know, Bond is still very relevant. It's not gonna go away for a little while. Not until they, I don't know, release like a unit that really puts Terry down, because for the most part they've been releasing Bond counters, right? Every patch almost for like a while they released Bond counters. I think including this Lilia. But Terry is the biggest concern now in terms of utility for the Bond team. It's just basically what keeps the Bond team alive. Obviously Arthur is also really good. The Holy Relic for Arthur really helps him. There's so many situations, like just so many situations where you're gonna get the Arthur revive and just saves you a match. It happens way more than you would expect. Okay. Interesting. I see so many melee players that listen, no offense, but like please you need to understand, melee is not meant to be used with characters that don't have single target cards. Which is why he works so well with Kyo Lilia. Lilia is always gonna do that single target in the first turn, giving him a buff. And then Kyo, if he really wants to, he also can single target. But these teams, like, yeah, I'm using Margaret and Galfer. I hate that this team works so well that the matches are going by so quick. It's like... I'm trying to get the video to 15 minutes here. Can you stop quitting? I'm not trying to spend all my gems as well. I've been getting actually very lucky here. Almost every match I've been getting the extra Lilia single target, which is huge. Also, Green Sauriel, link for Lilia. I mean, I would either use for Lilia Green Sauriel or like Demon Meliodas for a little extra attack. I think Green Sauriel is a bit better though, because if I end up facing a freaking Melascula, I can actually counter it. Or if I'm just debuffing them non-stop like that, he can actually, I can actually be saved from getting crit. Probably, no. The lower ring is not that big, especially for the crit damage, but maybe. You never know. It could save him. So yeah, Green Sauriel link is actually very good, because I'm not using any crit units, so I might as well use Green Sauriel over like Red Sauriel, for example. Okay. I'm getting a lot of like high CC players, but none of them have 10 million box CC, thankfully. The moment I get 10 million box CC, I'm out. I'm insta quitting. I'm gonna be one of those people I complain about that quit when they see me. It's like, yep, you got me. You have 10 million box CC, I'm out. Oh man. It's just... Oh, it's so hard getting... Like, I progressed a lot. I had like 8.2 million. And I went from that to like 9.4 in like a month. And then I got hit by like a big wall. And the like big wall being just not having enough gold because I'm just not whaling enough. Like, you know, some of you may be surprised, but there are people that whale way more than I do. Like, I haven't spent even like a 20th of what these whales spend on JP. It's insane. I gotta be unlucky here. I actually would have killed Terry if not for the current PvP rule of 30% damage reduction. I actually would have killed Terry, but it is what it is. Yeah, it just... These whales, they like spam buy gold. Like they spend like absurd amount of money just spam buying gold. It's just... it's unhealthy. I hate Terry. Can we get the kill on him with the single target? That'd be great. Just my stats are being lowered here. Yep. Terry is the biggest annoyance for sure. The stat lowering, especially, is just the worst. It's the worst. I mean, of course, the biggest factor being like the cleanse. The stance cleanse is... It was a mistake. Like, it just was a mistake. But the stat lowering... Oh, man. Oh, man. Just gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, okay. The ignites are really helping. Right now there's a PvP rule. Oh, man. We went like a long time with no PvP rules. That was a good stretch of time with no PvP rules. That was good. Yeah, we went like... I was gonna full heal. Oh, yes. But yeah, this PvP rule, if you have max ultimate gauge, you take 50% more damage. It's like, well, okay, we can't stop the rules that we currently have. After these rules, can we just not have rules anymore? Like, it's just not. No one likes them. It's not good. Like, it just people. I've seen people defend it. Most people hate it, but I've seen a very small portion of people defend PvP rules, and their excuse is always, "Oh man, it mixes up the game, man. Makes it more fresh." It does not. The same meta teams that are good will still be good. It would just be more annoying. That's it. But yeah. Yeah, Lilia.